All right, we're up in the shop today. I kind of wanted to do a different little video only because I'm kind of excited. I finally got 220 back in the barn, which means I can do bigger welding projects. I've been kind of messing around with this thing for the last couple of months on 110, and so all of these, most of these frame welds are done on 110. You can excuse, I'm no welder, so they are what they are, but it'll hold. And then I was finally able to get these tabs on here for the 3-point lift, and these are 3/8 inch steel, and I was able to get some pretty good beads on those using 220. So to finish this thing off, I need to put some feet on it or something. So this is going to go on the back as kind of like a carry-all for a tractor. And then I also wanted to use it as kind of like a work stand. So you can put pallet forks, like little pockets underneath. And that way I can put this thing on some pallet forks, lift it up high, and use it as kind of like a work stand if I need to. So make it a little bit more versatile. But in order to do that, I got this bar steel. Now this is, I believe this is, 3/8 inch bar steel. And I was ho-humming around how I wanted to do this, maybe cut these into miters or just weld up some kind of boxes and do kind of like a box shape on here. And then I found out that Harbor Freight, who I've been becoming a groupie for here lately, makes this press break, right? So I had this shop press, I got that not too long ago, but they have this break, which is awesome because now I can make all kinds of 90-degree bends when fabricating stuff, something I never had the option to do before. So really excited about that. The only caveat to this is it bends up to 5/16 inches thick. I got 3/8 inch steel. Now the width on that 5/16 is 3 inches, and that's the maximum, 3 inches by 5/16. This is 2 inch 3/8. So I'm either gonna detonate this thing on my first bend, or hopefully I can get something that looks 90-ish on it without bending anything. So we're gonna get this metal cut up on the chop saw. I think we're gonna do 3 inches tall by 6 inches wide. That should give me enough room for pallet forks. And yeah, we'll make something happen here, see if we can't get this project finished out so I can get some paint on it, get some wood on the bottom there. So yeah, let's get her finished out. All right, I think we're gonna try to do 3 inches on either side, which should give me a good 6 inches in the middle. I don't know how this is gonna react when put on the press brake. I don't know if it, the metal's gotta expand at some point, I guess. 3 inches from either side, so that way our height stays consistent if the cuts aren't perfect. So, it could make this distance here shorter or this distance here shorter. I don't really know. My first time doing this, so we're gonna find out together. Hopefully I didn't just ruin a bunch of steel. And get all these marked up. Right there. Nice square. Right on the line. Let's see if we break it. Yeah, definitely hard to pump this jack, so there's certainly oof. Oof. Yeah, that's a little sketchy. I don't know if we're gonna get to 90. I hate the noise. I need to die in my barn. Not today. Yeah. We're getting close. I think that's it. Let's try one more. All right. 2 more for good luck. Let's take a look here. I'll tell you what, that's pretty cool. That is very cool. Let's see if we lost any length or if it. We're right at 3 inches. Well, get a little short of it, but nah, that's freaking cool. All right. No real deformation or anything. Everything looks good. Let's try the other side. All right, that's the outcome. 4 3/8 inch brackets. I mean, they are almost identical. There's one that's a little bit past 90 on one side, but after these get welded up to the bottom of this thing, I mean, it'll be great. It's awesome. I accidentally grabbed the wrong one off the floor and bent this one too, so maybe I'll turn this into a step or something. I have no idea. 5 for the price of 4. All right, we'll get these buzzed on, and yeah, then we'll be ready for paint. I think that's all the welding required for this this rig here. Definitely not going to win any awards, but I'm 99% sure that these are going to hold. I mean, 3/8 inch steel welded inside and out like that. Shouldn't have any problem, when you slide a fork in there and moving around on top. So we'll let them cool, get this thing flipped over, and then it'll be time for paint. Can you guess what color it's going to be? Maybe put some sweet John Deere stickers on there, who knows. But yeah, I mean, that's all I really want to show. The fact that, you can bend 3/4 inch steel, I'm sorry, 3/8 inch steel at home with a cheap little press brake like this and get, results like that. It's pretty wild. I mean, I never thought about having something like that, in my own home garage. So definitely really cool. All right, well, on to another project.